If you're playing with valuable Magic the Gathering, Pokémon, or other standard-size trading cards, then you better be double sleeving with either KMC or Dragon Shield inner sleeves. However, if you've chosen to use either KMC Perfect Hard or Dragon Shield resealable inner sleeves, then you've not only increased that protection, but also the size of your deck. Thanks to the popularity of KMC Perfect Hard sleeves, as well as Dragon Shield resealable inners, many Magic the Gathering players simply have a really big, thick deck, and they need extra large protection for that precious collection. Yet nothing has been big enough for them to fit into, until now. New from GameGenic is the line of XL, now that stands for Extra Large, Watchtower, Sidekick, and Squire deck boxes. Possibly the only deck boxes on the market that can fit a Commander deck or other 100-card deck sleeved in KMC Inner Hards and Dragon Shield resealable inners. Honestly, if it's out there, I can't find it. Feel free to leave a comment, but my reply to the many questions from many Magic the Gathering players for a deck box that they can put 100 cards sleeved in Perfect Hards or sealable inners has just been to say, no, sorry, it doesn't exist. But now it does. But even for those with a regular double-sleeved Commander deck, these XL deck boxes may be of interest due to that extra room being perfect for a thick stack of tokens, all while offering the same design, features, and quality of the regular GameGenic boxes. As with the regular line, the GameGenic XLs have those wonderful removable magnetic flaps, which can wrap around the base of the deck box and make access comfortable for lefties and righties, which, as a lefty, I appreciate. The material on the XL are what GameGenic calls the Nezofiber, xylophone Nezofiber Plus, which is a smooth faux leather that is also the same material of their fantastic dungeon. Slotted finger grooves on the Watchtower let you slide the dice tray in and out easily, as well as the card tray, and also means you can slide the card tray face forward or face backwards, depending on your preference. That card tray is neat and can double as a nice card holder or dispenser during gameplay. As you may recall from my review of the regular-sized GameGenic Watchtower, Squire, and Sidekick, and I will of course link those reviews at the top of this video's description, I absolutely loved the removable magnetic flaps that currently GameGenic is the only company offering. Why do I love these? Two major reasons. Number one, they are a space saver, because if you have an attached flap, then you must keep your deck box closed during play or run the risk of just having all of this space taken up by it. Even on deck boxes where the flap comes all the way down and lies flat, look at that. That just takes up so much space. So you either have to keep your deck box closed or deal with it. With the GameGenic removable flaps, the lid simply attaches to the bottom, and now you can have your sideboard in there, you can have your tokens in there, you can actually utilize your deck box open while playing, while taking maximum use of your play space. Fantastic. Not only that, you're going to have a longer lasting deck box, because of course, if this is sewn or glued on at the flap, then it's going to wear over time. Just naturally opening it is putting pressure, and you're going to see some stretched out flaps. Nobody wants droopy flaps. With the removable flaps, you do not run a risk of that happening at all. It's a fantastic and innovative design, and that same high quality is clearly here in the XLs, with the advantage of them holding as large as a double-sleeved Dragon Shield Art Mat and KMC Inner Hard deck. 100 cards. That is what this is here, exactly 100, and it'll fit in any one of the three boxes. I have one very minor criticism, and it's this. So here I have 100, and yes, this will help after you've managed to put it inside of one of these. That really helps get the air out of there, because that is my criticism. There's almost no extra room. Now look, that goes in nice and easy. See that? 100 KMC Perfect Hard inner sleeves, as well as the thickest sleeves on the market, Dragon Shields, and they fit. But I've got this one little card kind of peeking up at the back. I'm going to kind of kajigger it, get it in there. It's tight. And what I really wish GameGenic had done was when they measured this out, and I know they did this, that they just went and they said, okay, what are the thickest sleeves? What are the thickest inners? What's the biggest deck size? 100. Make it fit that. And I wish they had gotten those measurements and then said, make it fit 2 more of them, 3 more of them. Honestly, now these are in the KMC sealable inners. They're not quite as big as the Perfect Hards. Can I fit one in there? Yeah, there's one. It is tight, though, and I don't recommend it. I think a lot of people might even fumble a bit because when you first sleeve up these decks, there's a lot of air that needs to get out. People are going to have some difficulty, and I really wish that they had just given a little extra space because even still, somebody in the Perfect Hards might want some tokens in there. Nonetheless, being able to hold the largest conceivable sleeving combination of cards inside the deck box of your style and choice, whether it's a Watchtower, which of course also has that wonderful, look at that, oh, I love it, removable tray. We have the finger holds for taking out, the tray for dice, counters, or whether you just want to take your Dragon Shield resealables and fit them comfortably inside of the Sidekick or Squire, GameGenic's extra large offerings offer extra quality and the best protection for the most protected sleeved cards that you could conceive of. Another nice use for that removable tray from the Watchtower is that these super thick decks can sometimes slide or topple over. Keeping your deck in the tray not only keeps it nice and snug, but prevents it from falling over, yet you can still access your top card. And during gameplay, I found myself using that method more and more. It's nice to have the option, and in the end, having options is always something I love. That's because so many Magic the Gathering players have many different needs. And now with both the LX and the regular sizes, we have those options. Or just the personal preference of wanting to side load, top load, or go full in on a tower with the Watchtower. Prices are indeed higher on these than a lot of deck boxes. We've had that conversation before too. It's much more premium product at much more premium craftsmanship, and what you're getting in exchange for that extra cash is a longer lasting, higher functioning, and higher quality of material, not to mention unique features like those removable flaps. And the innovation is going to continue as GameGenic has plans to release a Stronghold 200 plus XL. That way you can hold 2 Commander decks, double-sleeved in the thickest inners and outers, later this summer, and I cannot wait to check that one out as well. And of course, just as with the regular line of GameGenic deck boxes, the removable magnetic flaps do not mean that you are sacrificing any protection or security. If this ends up, inside your backpack upside down, and that's pretty heavy at this point in the extra larges, pick it up by the bottom. Obviously, any deck box that you shake, the cards are going to come out. The question is how easily that's going to happen, and that's kind of what the shake test looks to see. How much do you need to shake it for it to eventually pop open? The fact that I can do this with such a heavy Commander deck, to me, is everything. I don't need to go harder like this and make it come out like a harder. Wow. Okay, I have made it pop open, and I can go harder than this. I really can. But you know what? That'll make my Commander deck go out all over the table. I really don't feel like picking it all up, so I'm going to go as hard as I can go instead with the Watchtower. And with the Watchtower, it has an added little feature in case that happens. So of course, this is the deck box that is holding the KMC Perfect Hard inners, as well as the Dragon Shield art mats for the outers, and that means it's as heavy as a Commander deck can get, in as large as a single Commander deck box can get. That is some weight. If it can just hold on, if these magnets can just hold on upside down, I'm taking my fingers away. Look at that. And just to be clear, I'm not in any way on the flap. You know, do a little shake. All right. That right there, to me, and again, I really want to be clear, I'm not holding that on, whoa, in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to go hard. It's going to come out, but watch what happens when it does. Oh, snap. My cards didn't go flying everywhere because they're in this lovely removable compartment. Could they? If the angle was right, of course. But it's just a little extra thing I noticed in testing that I really liked. You can try that again. Here, I'm going to put it in this way. If you want super protection, you still have those wonderful finger grooves so that you can slide the compartment in and out nice and easily. Make sure those are on. Look at that. Ah. Still in one piece. Pros are, of course, numerous. As with the regular size, those removable flaps are simply fantastic. You're getting more play space, you're getting better access, and you're getting a longer-lasting product. Designed to hold up to 100 double-sleeved cards in the thickest of thick inner and outer sleeves, each of these deck boxes can fit a maximum of 100 sleeves in Dragon Shield mats with KMC inner hards. Or, as I said, you can also hold 100 regular double-sleeved cards with additional tokens. I can't really list the fact that it doesn't have extra room for tokens in addition to all the room it already has as a con. I'm gonna make that note. As with other deck boxes I've reviewed and loved, like the Boulders, which of course are very, very tight, be aware that you're not going to have 100 cards double-sleeved in the thickest inners and outers and also room for sleeved tokens in these. But I've tested with the thickest sleeves around, and yes, they fit and are excellent, and the grade is a stunning A. What great quality of deck boxes. I hope very much this video has been of some help to you. You can check out my now library of card sleeve reviews, deck box reviews, playmat reviews, other accessory reviews. I'll link some of my favorite ones in this video's description, but just go ahead. If you are looking for a brand or product, you can type the name of that brand or product into YouTube and then the word Tolarian in the search bar, hit enter, and you've got a 99% chance of finding my review on it. And if you want to do one thing to help this channel out, if this channel has that value to you, like, subscribe, leave a comment, but best of all, just watch one more video after this one. And that is one of the best gifts of all.